put in perspective the speed of light. What is the speed of light? Einstein said the speed of light is the fastest anything can travel relative to our universe under the art of science. But I want to explain to you the alternatum, let's say, of the universal constant. The universal constant is invalid. It's debunked. And I'm going to tell you why. In our physics, our engineering, our science, they discovered way back when they wrote the papers for it, that it takes 2 pounds of energy to push a 1 pound mass. And that's because of gravity. If you have, like relativity says, the universe is subtle. It's not moving, it's relative. That it only takes 1 pound of energy to push a 1 pound mass, which is incorrect. Nothing will happen. It won't move. You'll probably get some what do they call it? Ripples in space. What do they call it? Vibrations. But nothing will happen. So way back, it said it takes 2 pounds of energy to push a 1 pound mass. Now, when we talk about the speed of light and space travel, we go into space. What happens? A 1 pound mass equals 0 because weightlessness. The same as the planet's weight is 0. It's the momentum that gives them the mass that they have relative. So it's relative to their weight, their momentum. And I explained that in another video. In the same circumstances, it takes 2 pounds of energy to push a 1 pound mass. So if the universe is 1 pound, which it ain't, it's a lot of pounds, it would take twice as much energy to make it move. And that's what's happening. That's expanse. Something is in the midfield space, in the middle, with all the galaxies around it, which I predict that it's all the galaxies' energy that is creating this anomaly at the center of them, that is expanding them and making them be pushed. Creates the push force in our universe. But when we go to the speed of light, we take our ship and we put it in space, and it has 0 mass. So our American book, engineering theory, tells us that 2 pounds of energy is twice the speed of light. Why? Because we're not pushing mass. So Earth and gravity are an example of mass. It weighs 1 pound, a car, let's say, but we need 2 pounds of energy to make it move, or it won't move. And that's where we get our specifications of gravity, which is, if you read my books, I explain it a little different way. I use a little different mathematics to explain this analogy, because it's weighed on 50-50. Twice as much mass means making the 1 pound mass seem like a half a pound, which can be pushed with a single pound of energy, which is in reality 2 pounds of energy. And my mathematics explain it differently than Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein, as well as space gravity. What is space gravity? So when we're talking about the speed of light, we take our ship up in space, and it weighs 0. It's there, But it still has the 2 pounds of energy, not 1 pound. So if 1 pound of energy was the speed of light, and it takes 2 pounds, that's twice the speed of light to push our car or whatever on Earth because of gravity. But in space, since there's no gravity, we have 2 pounds of energy that both equal the speed of light. And the mass is equal to 0. So what's that tell us? That we can travel twice the speed of light. So light is not constant, but it's there. Even Isaac Newton wrote about universal. He calls it universal gravity, which is a gravity that exists everywhere. It's only affected differently on the planets relative to that extra energy that is pulsated on them. So that's my theory that I wanted to explain about why my expanse theory is unique and explains the universe as we should know it. My name is Rod Kawecki. Thank you.